Peace, YouTube. Now I have attempted to make this video. This is my third try, my third take, because my son, he don't want all the camera to have the attention. But it's only temporary. It's only temporary. He's gonna turn his head and kind of roll his eyes. Beautiful. But I am making this video, number one, because I'm delayed of making a video. It's been about 3 weeks since I made my last video, so I thought it was time to go ahead and put another one out there. And also because I want to express, and this is my outlet. Being that I am a Aquarius and communication is my thing, finding a way to express myself and communicate, I choose YouTube or choose to make videos. Um, So I wanted to share what everything that I've been learning, I've been experiencing, and really been applying. So a couple days ago, I had written down the word patience. Tuesday, I wrote this down. I remember, and I didn't write anything else about it. I just wrote patience. But I knew that I was getting ready to teach myself something, or I, which is in I, was getting ready to teach me something. And it's funny because my soul always has a way of reteaching. I will have to come back to certain things to really get a deeper understanding of things, and I'm okay with that. I really am, because it's certain levels to it. It's not just one understanding. It's like she was 360, she went then from there 720, and then it just keeps on going. So I wrote this word down, and today I ended up coming upon a website. It was Scientific American website, and it was pretty good website. I love science, and just to see what they have to say these days of the latest science news. So then I scrolled past this article about being mindful, and just being mindful is just being in the present, to embrace the presence. And I am a thinker, being that I am an air sign. My sun sign is an air sign. However, my moon sign is a water sign. And my Mercury is also an air sign too, which is Aquarius. So I'm constantly in my head and constantly thinking, planning, preparing, and or trying to get prepared, but definitely planning. When I have to accept, and we all do, that we cannot really ever plan for the future because it's steadily changing. We can prepare, which is get ready for it, but we cannot plan because the future, what is the future? All there is now, which is the part of being present, being in the now, being mindful. So I know that I have struggled with this. My soul has revisited this topic several times to really drill it, and today it clicked. So what I gained from this was really all there is now. The past is nothing but a memory that we can travel back to in our brain, which is like a big ass computer, a big hard drive that we can go back to. It's like going back to old documents on your computer. Or if you try to get rid of the past, it's like going to the trash can on your computer to recover the file. But you can always go to the trash can, delete the files in there. But for this sake, it's going to the trash can to recover those files. It's nothing but a memory, something that you can go back to. And definitely it's something that we have to revisit or look back to understand a principle out of that experience, out of that memory, so that we can use it now in a situation that we may be experiencing, that we will have to go back to learn what we did. Okay, I did that worked, so let me do that. Or I did that didn't work, so let me not do that again. So and the future is it's ahead of us, so we can't see what's ahead of us. We're already creating, what we want, and it will happen. But we cannot see into the future. We cannot get there because all time is now. It's the time. There is no future there. It just isn't. And that can be tough to like really grasp, because in today's world we look and anticipate for the future and look towards of what it has to bring. But as long as we're creating daily, we're already setting up our future. Like, it's already in motion. It's now. It's moving now. So that's just great though, to really understand that all there is now. So I can't stress, I can't worry. I just have to embrace now. And like this article that I was reading was saying, you have to say yes to the present. Just say yes. Don't judge it. Don't do any of that. Just embrace what it is. Don't attach to it emotionally, because emotions, they move. It's just energy. Emotion, it comes and goes. But we cannot attach ourselves to that. And I'm just constantly just grateful just for every moment. So that's what keeps me in the present, is just being grateful to be here and now, and just to be alive, to be well, to be breathing, talking, to feel, to have different experiences daily. It's just complete gratitude. So I had written some other things down, some notes that I had took, and I like to rush things or be feeling like I'm rushed all the time, when I have to look around and realize, okay, time is already held. The earth, the galaxy is already spinning millions of miles an hour, yet it feels slow. So why the hell am I trying to speed up and move with the earth, when all I have to do is make sure I stay grounded in the present moment, and that will make time stand still and make it feel slow. It will be slow. There's no need for me to rush and try to do this and think of this and all of that. No. I, I be driving myself crazy doing that, and I don't like it. So I know that my problem is thinking too much, which thinking too much leads me to missing out on details of the present moment, when I want to catch every single detail like a camera. I want to catch it all. Hell, I am the camera. My eyes are the camera. So I am capturing every moment and recording it. But not only am I recording it, I'm being a part of it. So I'm not only the outsider, I am the actor as well. So I'm gonna get back on the flow of my thoughts so I can catch back on, but I did get sidetracked. But anyway, just being focused. That's been my whole goal is just to regain my focus. And what I know has lost my focus was lower vibrations such as fear and anxiety and things like that, when I have nothing to be afraid of. Because I am that I am. Shoot, number two, fear is a low ass vibration, and I don't want to be putting that off and messing up my own vibration from me even receiving good things. Because with me feeling the vibration of fear, I'm emitting that, so it can mess up my my good vibration or whatever that I'm supposed to receive. It can mess that up. It can alter it. And I'm not trying to do that or delay it. What is there to fear? Shoot, myself. And I noticed that was my fear. Shoot, myself, of just growing. Even though I love growth, it's just like kind of, it was like real intimidating. Like, man, I can think of, shoot, when I was taking my Head Start pictures. Like, dang, that was just then, and now, like, shoot, I'm a mother. Things are just about to start catapulting for me, and I cannot be admitting that fear, because I'm accepting and receiving greatness and love. So it's all love. Everything that I do is love. So I have to be. We can't let those lower vibrations affect our vibrations that we're trying to really put out, because there's nothing to be afraid of. There is nothing. I am fearless. So just being calm and just embracing and accepting, saying yes to now. And I don't want to refuse it, because this very moment, me recording this video right now, this was supposed to happen. I'm supposed to be doing this. So I I also had written down that I can't reject the present, because when I reject the present, then I'm being impatient. I'm like, no, let's get this over with. When really I need to accept it, because this is supposed to be taking place right now. And obviously I need to be taking note right now. So a part of being patient is a part of being in the present, to accept everything that is given to me so I can properly give back. Because when I'm impatient, then anxiety sets in, which I'm not trying to emit that. Then just all types of things comes up when I need to just be patient and live for now. And another great takeaway from that article, and I will post the article in the description, and I do quote, because I don't know how to copyright go, and I ain't trying to steal nobody's words or nothing like that. But what I really love that her name was Patricia. She wrote the article. She said, and she quoted from someone else, and it said, when we paraphrasing, when we're in the now or in the present, just look around, observe, but don't evaluate. And to me, meaning to evaluate is, and I have to use sign language because that's just me. But to evaluate is to really is like judging the surroundings, not really so much observing, taking away everything, but it's more judging and having to critique certain things, everything around you, when there's nothing to critique. Everything is beautifully made, beautifully set up. The Most High knew exactly how everything was supposed to be laid. Just accept and see the beauty in like the smallest things. Like it's just the smallest things that we have to recognize. So I know that with myself, I be so much in my head to the point that it's constantly mental chatter. And now that I'm getting back into meditation to quiet my mind and quiet that mental chatter, now I'm understanding like it has a lot to do with being mindful and just being in the here and now and not being so judgmental on the things that I see, because the only thing that I can change is within. That's the only thing that I really can change. Because once I change, the other side is like, yeah, you can change the outside too. Yes, I can. But once I change what's within, it's gonna automatically be reflected on the physical. As long as I'm taking care of the inner, everything is going to transpire the way it should be on the physical level. So I cannot be worried about the outside mundane things, because once it manifests spiritually, it's going to manifest physically, and that's a fact. So, shoot, my child, my son is a living witness. It, everything was manifested spiritually, and boop, here he is. So it's just beautiful. And oh, you got chills. You got chills. So I'm definitely going to be putting, like, really, really going hard on myself to really stop and take everything in, observe, just notice everything, just not even having to speak to myself and talk myself throughout the events that's happening. Like, just staying quiet and just looking at everything without having to interpret what it is and all of that. No, I don't have to do that. I just take it in, see the beauty in it. And I'm thinking about my Venus, which is in Aquarius. And Venus is a planet of love, beauty, harmony, um, service, possibly your job, health. So Aquarius being humanitarian, being intuitive, being innovative, eccentric, big on friends, social stuff. So just accepting the beauty in humanitarian efforts, seeing the just being innovative, having innovative ideas, the beauty of inventing. So my new invention for myself is being here and now, noticing my breath, taking note of every inhale, exhale, and seeing the cycle of air, because it's a cyclical motion. And just, it's just, life is just great. I just love it. And just stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't, and my next video, it'll probably be a lock journey update, because I haven't posted a video of my lock journey. It's been 2 years, so my next video will be that. So stay tuned, and peace and love.